guys, it's me, Miss Reaper, and today I'm doing a Kiss, Marry, Throw Off the Cliff tag, which is updated from the one that I did about 3 years ago. In here we've got 63 names. I actually counted them before I did this, and before they all came into here. So yeah, mix them all up so I don't know which one's which. They're also folded up so can't see what they are. So, shall we begin? So, the rules of this is that I take out 3 of the little snippets at random, read the name and choose whether or not I would kiss, marry or throw off the cliff. So, here goes. And I'm not going to look in the thing, so 1, 2 and 3. So these names are Robert Lightwood from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, Meliorn from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I did not plan this. Like, I know what is in here because I pretty much have them all written out in this. And Simon Lewis from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. They're all from the Mortal Instruments. I will say, majority of the names in this is either from a Cassandra Clare book or Game of Thrones. I did this while in class and my teacher didn't know. I was bored. So, okay. So, in my opinion, I would probably kiss Robert. He did commit adultery with Maris Lightwood. By the way, guys, spoiler alert upon this entire video. But yeah, so I would probably kiss Robert because he does change in the end. I'd probably marry Simon. He's Clary's best friend since, well, since they were like toddlers. He does everything he can to help her out in the novels and so on and so forth. But I would probably have to throw Meliorn off a cliff. I mean, he's a Seelie. Seelies are half angel, half demon. That can't lie, but he's not the greatest character around. So, yeah. Those I will stick down there. Another 3 names. 1, 2 and 3. They intertwined. So, this one is Jorah Mormont from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Oh Lord. Mark Blackthorne from The Dark Artifice. I'm not sure I said that correctly, but hey ho. By Cassandra Clare. And Christian Grey from The 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. This one's hard because I like all these characters. This also happened 3 years ago. I picked out 3 names I liked. And it was so hard. But, oh, I'm probably going to have to go with Kiss Jorah because he's very protective of Queen Daenerys Targaryen, who is the mother of dragons. As I said, spoilers. But yeah, I'd probably kiss Jorah. I'd probably marry Christian because who wouldn't want to marry a billionaire? Come on. No, guys, I'm not a gold digger. If I was, do you think I'd be wearing me to you? And be with Reaper. Which would mean that I would have to throw Mark Blackthorn off a cliff. But he's a shadow hunter and a Seelie, so he'll most likely be able to fly since he is part of the Wild Hunt. So, yeah. Next 3 names. This is just fun. 1, 2, and 3. Why did I get a big massive bowl? I didn't need a big massive bowl. So, first one is Tormund. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Giant's Bone from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. He's the ginger wildling. By the way, guys, I used to be ginger. Right, Christian Ozera from Vampire Academia by Rachel Mead. I don't know. And then Cam Bryle from Fallen by Lauren Kate. I believe Cam was the dick in that. It's been a long time since I read Fallen, but I have it on my phone. I should really start reading that again. So, right, I've already got this one sussed out. Kiss the ginger wildling. I'm not going to say his name because I know that someone in the comments is going to go, you said that wrong. But yeah, I'd kiss Tormund. I bodged it up. I will marry Christian Ozera, because who wouldn't? He is amazing. The person who plays him in the movie is just Dominic Sherwood. Why not? Which would mean that I would throw Cam off the cliff, because nobody likes Cam. Nobody even likes Cams. Come on, I've been there, done that. Some other time. Another 3 names. This, like, my last one that I did of this was like nearly half an hour long. 1, 2, and 3. So, these 3 names are Jace Herondale from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Ethan Waite from Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia. I believe I said that correctly. Do not judge me. And then we have Hodge Starkweather from The Mortal Instruments City of Bones. I will say, guys, these aren't all good guys in here. There are villains, and it's mostly young adult fiction characters, as you can kind of tell from the previous names. Like, I'm due to do a Disney version of this once I can remember a bunch of male Disney characters. Disney nerd, can't remember shite at the moment. But hey ho, got this one sussed out already. I would kiss Ethan. He's very protective of what's her face. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But yeah. He doesn't really care if he endangers himself, just as long as he keeps his lover safe. I would marry, and I mean marry, Jace Herondale, besides the fact that it was the name of my ex. Meh. Yes, guys, I used to be called Clary back in secondary school. I had no regrets back then. But yeah, I would literally marry Jace Herondale. He is, like, what I see in a guy. Like, he's very sarcastic, and yeah, when you first meet him, he's like, oh, I'm better than you all. But deep down, he doesn't see it that way. He literally hides his emotions in humour. And then Hodge Starkweather, well, he's dead, for one. But if he wasn't dead, he could go jump off a cliff. Because he betrayed a 16-year-old girl who trusted him with her life. But yeah. I'm a nerd, don't judge me. Another 3 names from this long pile of 63 names that are slowly decreasing. So, we have got Niklaus Mikaelson from The Vampire Diaries. I'm not sure if there is the originals as a book series yet. I haven't seen them about. From L.J. Smith. Niklaus is just awesome. Oh god. Tommen Baratheon. Tommen Baratheon. I should have known that. Come on. From A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then Lord Varys. The guy that doesn't have a dick. It's true, guys. It states it in the books. It states it in the TV series. I just can't remember what they called them. Not off the top of my head. From A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Ooh! Ooh, I was not planning for this little concoction. I like my bad boys. I like my bad boys. Which puts Niklaus at a good side, but Lord Varys at a no-no. Also gives Tommen a no-no. But Tommen's sweet and innocent. Lord Varys has his little children that are spies. Yeah. So, I think we're going to go with Kiss Tommen because he's sweet. As I've stated, he is so sweet. I would then marry Niklaus because bad boys win. And who wouldn't want a hybrid? Which would then mean throw Lord Varys off a cliff because who uses kids as birds? It's just not right. But it is set in like the medieval times when kids could sneak into places. But yeah. And spy. 2, 3. Yes, there is stuff wrong. Next up is Samwell Tarly. Everyone needs a Sam. From A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. As I said, majority of this is just Game of Thrones. Then we have Victor Alpatry from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. And then we have Jonathan Morgenstern from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Morgenstern, if you do not know, is a German word for morning star, which is the last name of Lucifer. Someone catches up on their religion. No, I just watched Lucifer. It's probably how I passed my RE back in 2016. Yes, guys, I'm getting old. I'm 19 when Lion King releases in cinemas. So, oh, good, absolutely freaking awful. Part Demon. Where do I go with this one? Well, if I go by the real Jonathan, then it's not so hard. So, I think I'd kiss Jonathan. I mean, he's very misunderstood. He didn't have a mother figure in his life. He felt like he was never going to be good enough. He was pretty much an experiment in his dad's eyes. And because of that, he lost his mother. Has a very like non-idealistic view of how loving your sister is. But yeah, I would kiss Jonathan. I'd marry Samuel because, like, everyone needs a Sam. Everyone needs a Sam. Like, Merlin and King Arthur need a Sam. Frodo Baggins needs a Sam. Jon Snow needs a Sam. Which would then mean Victor Altatree, because even in the TV show Shadowhunters, he's a knob. I will say that. He is a knob. But yeah. Just, in fact, I wouldn't even throw him off a cliff. I'd literally kill him. just end him off. But yeah. Never 3 names. I don't even know how long I've been doing this for, but hey ho! It's also 5 minutes past 10 at night and I'm doing this. So, next 3 names are Gendry from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. We then have Jordan Kyle. Oh my god, he's just died in the previous episode that I've just watched. I cried. Jordan Kyle from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. And then we've got Legolas from Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. To think, for years I didn't realise that Will Turner and Legolas were the same person. Yeah. Awkward silence there. Yeah. Don't ask, okay? As a child, you believed that they are 2 separate people. And to this day I still thought it. Until my fiance proved me wrong. Oh, and anyway. Oh. I like all these guys. Can I redraw? That wouldn't be very fair. Oh. Right, okay. Everyone's gonna hate me for this because they're all good guys. But I didn't pick... Well, I picked the names. But I didn't pick to have them come out this round. Okay. Right, so... I'd probably kiss Jordan Kyle. He's a werewolf, he can keep you warm, especially with a kiss. And he died a hero in the books. You could say he died a hero in the TV show as well. I would marry Legolas, because who wouldn't want a nice elf? And Orlando Bloom. Which would then mean that I have to throw Gendry off a cliff. I'm so sorry, Gendry. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I have no reason to throw Gendry off a cliff. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. Next up is Alec Lightwood from The Mortal Instruments from Cassandra Clare. Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And Jon Snow from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Okay. So, to begin with, in the Mortal Instruments, you don't like Alec. But as you progress through the storyline, you begin to. Bilbo I never liked. And Jon Snow you just love at an instant. So, also Alex Gay. I have nothing against gays. I am bi-curious. Even though I've only ever dated guys. But I kissed a girl, now I did. True story, people. True story. So, I'd kiss Alec because he's a Nephilim and he can use a bow and arrow. I would marry Jon Snow. I'm not going to spoil his real name because even my fiance doesn't know that yet. But yeah. And then I had to throw Bilbo off a cliff. I never did like Bilbo. He's a hobbit with big feet. I'm a midget with small feet. I'm 5'3". I'm a midget. I'm small in a lot of people's eyes. Especially my fiance, who's only 5'8" maybe? I can't remember. He's not that much taller than me. But hey ho. So, next up we have Dmitry Belikov from Vampire Academy by Rachel Mead. We have Euron Greyjoy from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Harry Potter from Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. J.K. Okie dokie. Okay, I've already got this sussed. Kiss Harry Potter because he is the chosen one. I mean, I wouldn't marry him. I'm like a Hermione Granger. We will forever be in the friend zone. I would marry Demetrius because he can fight. He defends the women he loves, even though he got turned into a Strigoi. But then he got turned back into whatchamacallits? I can't remember off the top of my head, people. Which then means that I am throwing this guy off a cliff. Euron Greyjoy. First time I looked at him, I went, "You're a dick. You are a dick." But yeah. I don't think my fiance's even met him yet. Don't think he has. He's only on season 6 of Game of Thrones. I'm like season 8. So. That's 3. Right, so we have got Khal Drogo from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Ron Weasley from Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling. And then we have Julian Blackthorne from The Dark Artifice by Cassandra Clare. Ooh, okay. Kiss Julian Blackthorne due to the idea that he's family orientated. Like, after the Cold Peace was established, he was pretty much made to run an institute, look after his siblings because his older brother and sister were pretty much in exile. But yeah, he had to do so much from like the age of 12, which people in our world wouldn't expect a 12-year-old to do. I would marry Khal Drogo because, well, he's Dothraki. Everyone loves Dothraki. I mean, come on, Jacaerys. But it wasn't right the way that he died in any way, shape or form. I cried. And then I would throw Ron Weasley off a cliff because, well, he sucks at being a wizard. There's no way that, like, a sucky wizard could ever protect me. And I'm not criticising him because he's ginger. I used to be ginger once. And then I got my hair dyed back to its natural hair colour because my fiance didn't like it. He preferred me when I was brown. And I still don't win him over. I still don't win him over. 1, 2, 3. So, next up is Davos Seaworth from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Then we have Victor Dashkov from Vampire Academy by Michelle Mead. And then we have Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. So, Victor is a douche. Davos he's okay, but not great. And Draco Malfoy is just, yes. So, probably kiss Davos, because he's not brilliant. Marry Draco, because who wouldn't want Draco? Everyone loves Draco, especially when they're a Slytherin like me. Yes guys, my Harry Potter house is a Slytherin. I did the Pottermore quiz and I got Slytherin. Ain't nobody gonna be a Gryffindor. And then I would do much worse than throw Victor off a cliff. He'd survive it, except for his condition. Then he probably wouldn't. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. Probably doesn't, well, there's not a lot left. I say this, and it's probably going to be like another 20 minutes of this video. Hope not. It's going to take like hours to upload this. So, first off is William Herringdale from The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. There is Damon Salvador. I bodged that last name. From Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. And then there is Bran Stark from A Game of Thrones. From J.R.R. From R.R. Martin. I'm mixing up all the authors here. It's so awful. So, okay. I would kiss Daemon because he's a vampire. And all girls, well, I can't say that. Most girls love their vampires. Most. Marry William because, like, he took in a warlock who was stuck. Like, she didn't know who she was. She was in danger. And here's where I'm really awful. I wouldn't throw Bran off a cliff. I'd throw him off the tower. You could say I was Jaime Lannister. But yeah. He literally, like, invades people's privacy because of what he is. He is the three-eyed raven, which means I can control animals and watch whatever you guys are all doing, and I know things. What? Stop doing that. Next 3 names. I'm just going to dash it out. Next 3 are Tyrion Lannister from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Valentine Morgenstern from Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. And then Grey Worm from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Okay. So, I'd probably kiss Grey Worm. He's an unsullied, he doesn't feel any pain. So, a peck on the lips isn't going to do much. Marry Tyrion Lannister because midgets gotta stay with midgets. And he never does any wrong to, like, anybody, especially, like, the Starks. And he tries to do anything he can to protect everybody, especially from his sister. And then I would throw Valentine off a cliff. He's like the villain. He experimented on his kids, even his adopted son, while he was still in the his adopted son's mother's womb, which is a big no-no. But yeah, if I found out that anyone did that, I would do more than throw him off a cliff. But yeah. I don't know how many names we've got left. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next up we have Hodor from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. We then have Peter Baelish from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Okay, so I'd probably kiss Hodor. I mean, all he says is Hodor, so you never know what he wants. Hodor, Hodor, hold the door, Hodor. I cried at that as well. But he protects Bran through everything that they encounter until the very end. I'd married Magnus Bane. He's the High Warlock of Brooklyn. Alec Lightwood ends up doing it in the end anyway, so why not? And he wears eyeliner. And then I throw Peter Baelish off a cliff because he's just, ugh. He's just, no. Ugh. Creepy from the first moment you meet him. He really is, like, really creepy. So, we now have Daniel Grigori from Fallen by Lauren Kate. Lucien Greymark from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. And Edward Cullen from Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I had to keep my old stuff in as well. If my fiance knew that I was saying Edward Cullen's name, he would probably go off on one. He doesn't like Twilight. It was the books that got me into the supernatural world in the first place. So I had to give them tribute to that. You lot are all probably going to hate me as well. I was 12. Okay. So, I've kissed Lucien. He's like a dark father figure to Clary Fairchild within the entire series ever since he first met Clary. He's a werewolf, does everything he can to protect those that he loves, including his own pack. And he never puts himself first. I've married Daniel because Daniel protects those he loves from evil, even when, like, his beloved is destined to die at some point, and then he's forced to live years without her until she's, like, reborn. And then I'd throw Edward Cullen off a cliff. I'm sorry, you were the one who got me into this series, but there's better people than you now, Edward. There is way better people. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, first name is Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. There is Jacob Black from Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. And then there is Theon Greyjoy. Oh God. All of these are just awful. But, okay. You guys are going to hate me. I kiss Theon. When you first meet him, he's really nice. Then he becomes a dick. Even more of a dick. And then he becomes nice again. So, I'd kiss him due to his good side. But not so much about his bad side. I didn't really like that. You feel sorry for him. And all that. But yeah, I'd kiss Theon. I'd marry Jacob because he can keep me warm during the cold weather. But I only said that because I don't like Frodo. I don't like Lord of the Rings. I don't like The Hobbit. Well, I like The Hobbit. I just didn't like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Like, almost. There's about maybe 9, 12 names left. Give or take. Give or take. So, Gandalf from The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Then we have Ramsay Bolton from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Thor from Divergent by Veronica Ruth. Okay. Kiss Gandalf due to the idea that he is a powerful wizard who never puts himself first, tries to protect those that are like in his company, especially in The Hobbit. In Lord of the Rings, he tries to protect Frodo, who has the ring, from everything, even when he dies and comes back. I would marry Thor. I mean, he's only got 4 fears. And he is badass. He is also Divergent. And then I'd throw Ramsay Bolton off a cliff. Because he's a bastard. That's saying he was born out of wedlock. Just like me. But he's an actual bastard. But yeah. Doop. Badoop. Badoop. I think there may be more than what I've just said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 9 more names after this one. So, we have got Aragorn from Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Then we have Bronn from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Ben Richards from The Running Man by Stephen King. I only know of that book due to the idea that I had to read it in English. So, okay, this is very hard. Ooh. Because they all fight for something. Like, Aragorn, he's a king. Bronn is just funny. And then Ben fights for the idea that he's trying to get money to help his daughter, who's very ill. So, this one's very, very hard. Okay. I probably kiss Aragorn. No. Erase that. I'd kiss Bronn. Due to the idea that he's funny, but he's not one to last. I'd marry Aragorn. Due to the idea that he is king. And like, every female dreams of being a princess and a queen when she's a child. I did, my siblings did. I have 20 siblings, 5 of them are sisters. 15 of them are brothers. And then that would mean I throw Ben Richards off a cliff. I mean, in the end of the novel, he dies anyway. But yeah. So, Right, I'm just going to pick up the 3 that I can pick up. So, we have Stefan Salvador from Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. We have Joffrey Baratheon, or from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Rafael Santiago from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Okay. So, I would kiss Stefan. He's a vampire, but he's not amazing. If I had to choose between any of the vampires within Vampire Diaries, it would be either Niklaus or Elijah. In fact, my brother was named after Elijah. Dominic Elijah. But yeah, I would marry Rafael Santiago. He can cook, unlike me. He is very family orientated when you get to know him. And he's very protective of his own clan. And that would mean that I would throw Joffrey off a cliff. Nobody likes Joffrey to begin with. And I ain't gonna change that. I don't like him. I'm glad when he fucking dies. I think Andrew was as well. Okay. Next 3 names are Jaime Lannister from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. The Hound from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. And then we have Elijah Michelson from Vampire Diaries from L.J. Smith. Okay, so I'd kiss Jaime, even though he's only got the one hand, and after what he did to Bran. But you realise that he did that due to his sister. Like, Cersei is a manipulative bitch. That can literally do anything and everything to get whatever she wants. So yeah, I would literally kiss Jaime, because in the end you realise that he's very misunderstood. He does things for family, and that's what gets him in trouble majority of the time. I would marry Elijah, because as I said before, if I had to choose any of the vampires in like Vampire Diaries, it would be Elijah. I like guys in suits. Guys in suits. Oh, they get me. Especially like his accent as well. You can tell that he is highborn. And then I would have to throw the Hound off the cliff. I get that he's already been burnt. Yeah, so he's afraid of fire. He can't be afraid of water as well. So, yeah. And last but not least, the last 3. But yeah. After this I will literally have to clean it all up. Right, so last names are Robb Stark from A Game of Thrones by R.R. Martin. Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And then we have Jem Carstairs from The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. Okay. So, I would probably kiss Robb Stark. He is the eldest son to Eddard Stark and tries to do everything in his power to rescue his sisters from the grasp of the evil queen, Cersei. So he's very family orientated. He tries to rescue his father, but it's too late. But yeah. I would marry Jem due to the idea that he plays music and I like my music. As you can kind of tell from the covers that I do. Yeah. But he was getting very weak to the use of Yin Fen, which is vampire venom. But yeah. And then I'd have to throw Augustus Waters off a cliff. In the end, I believe he does die. I can't remember off by hand. I read that many books. But, like, out of all these names, I'd have to throw Augustus off a cliff. There is, like, no reason except for the fact that the other two guys are better. But yeah, that is all 63 characters that I indeed wrote down. But yeah, I best go sort this out. Bye guys. Also, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. And let me know what you want next time. I know that the next Kiss, Marry, Kill or Throw Off the Cliff tag that I do will be a Disney edition. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Bye guys!